Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm FireEZ, and recently I decided to try out a new type of video, one that I personally enjoy more. And I've already been yapping enough in front of this black screen. Let's get right into the video. So here I'm just, grinding deep slate for my builds that I'm gonna be doing. Really exciting. And there isn't a lot to talk about. This is just a whole lot of just this. So instead, I'm going to just talk about some cool lore that's going on the server right now. This is actually pretty old footage. I really procrastinated this. So at the time of recording this, the pack that Tux made with Lucas and Mala is just a few days old, and was actually holding up, and it still is. We haven't had any real issues with other people, and I highly recommend you check out Tux Cat, because he makes videos much better than I do, and much better than anybody else on the server. But enough about TuxCat. Rome is actually coming along nicely. Currently, we have a railway system going on, which I will showcase in my next video. I've got to build a bridge and a station so Mala can finish it. But it's looking pretty good right now, and I'm excited for it. It'll be a huge project that I'll get done. And Mala is making a Coliseum. It's really awesome. It's actually supposed to be done now. And we'll do some cool things with that, like we'll make a champion, which will be a baby zombie with netherite, if I'm certain. I don't know if we're for sure gonna do that. But it was an idea, something that I'm honestly not opposed to. So yeah, there isn't much left of this. I had to do it 100x. So this was when I realized that I needed a mob grinder for my pickaxe. If you can see in my third slot, I've got a really worn down pickaxe, and I've been relying on the French a lot for my XP needs and enchants. And I realized that I couldn't, rely on the French anymore. I needed my own stuff. And here is me, preparing all that, getting a bunch of cobblestone. I am following a tutorial, which I will leave in the description. It is really good idea. I could have done it underground like the French did, which probably would have been easier, but I'm really bad with, doing stuff myself. And here, I'm actually going to show you. You have to do this individually on Bedrock Edition, because it's a Java Bedrock crossplay, which, if you didn't know that's a thing. It's really awesome. And it genuinely, you have to do all of the stuff in a stonecutter manually. And so I had to speed it up. And here, I'm actually, getting a chest down and putting all my stuff in it. And then here, I'm actually showing the chop down of all the trees. So this is also going to take a little bit, so I'm going to get back to what I was talking about. There's not a whole lot to talk about earlier, like I may not remember it, but we actually got a whole bunch of new people joining. So we have this guy named K-Day, we have a guy named XP, a guy named Husky, and there's another thing that I will actually leave until Tux finishes his video, because it's a really cool thing, and honestly, I don't want to ruin the surprise. On an unrelated note, we do have an application system for those that join, because we don't really like PvP guys. Like 2 PvPer is kind of a chill server with little rules. It's MalAnarchy, MalAnarchy. I have no idea how to properly pronounce it. Talk to other people, not me. But hopefully this video is actually kind of entertaining for you guys. I don't know how well my commentary is, really. This is my first time ever trying this. But as you can see, there's a really cool plugin where the trees decay really quickly, like the leaves decay really quickly when you chop down the whole tree. So, thanks to that, this actually looks way quicker. This is only about 5x speed. And I'm currently lighting up the area. We also have 1 player sleep, which is really helpful. And hopefully, I don't think I do any more tree cutting in this area. Soon I'll actually get to building the mob grinder, which is a very good design. I would highly recommend that design to anybody. It's not as good in here because we don't have natural generating cave systems, but here is actually me getting more materials for it. And this took a little bit of work. I'm also dropping off the wood here, as you can see, and, you know, dropping stuff in my chest, which I do actually need to organize, as you guys can tell. I do need to organize that. We also have a cool mod where you can get player heads, which you can actually see for a second back there in my ender chest. Sorry if I'm not the best at voiceovers. This is actually my first time, and I don't have a lot to talk about in this. It's a lot of, you know, repetitive things. And hopefully once it gets farther in, it'll get less repetitive, because that beginning part was really, really repetitive. But once I get to the actual building, right here, actually, it starts out with this. The first time I did it wrong. I forgot my stuff. So I built the sand without my water. Well, I know I had the water at the bottom. Built the sand pillar without any of the cobblestone. So I had to redo the sand pillar, which wasn't fun. But that's why it doesn't show any of my stuff. But here, I'm actually doing part of the design, which is putting lava right on that slab, and then letting it flow down, like all the way down. And so I had to speed this up a lot because it takes such a long time to get to the bottom. But it is worth it to do it this way, because that means you have to use any ladders, because we don't have any elytras on this server. Currently, I don't know if we will. But it does take a good bit of time. And here, you can actually see I'm putting water at the top, which is right there, as you can see. And it's a genius design, because it gets rid of all that lava. It gives you a huge pillar to make a bubble elevator, which the bubble elevator will then let you get up quickly. You don't have to use a ladder. And I could do it again to get a, you know, a bottom one that isn't that, because you have to kind of leave the water down there, which I may do eventually, but I don't want to do it right now. It's a lot of work. You can see I'm pretty lazy. But yeah, during this time, I had jumped down and I'm getting kelp to then get up onto the tower, and I caught a lot of it. So here we are at the actual top with all of that good, and you can see me building the outline of it, which there is a little bit of embarrassment in a second. So you'll know it when you see it. And I also zoomed in. Hopefully that's what it did, because honestly I can't tell. It's hard to tell on here. I use CapCut for all of mine, and honestly, I'm actually surprised how much I'm just standing there for a second, and I left that in the video. Like, what am I doing? But yeah, there, right there, I fell off, and I definitely didn't die, and so it took me a little bit to get back up to the top. So once I got back to the top, I didn't make that same mistake the second time, and I built it out good this time in front of me. You know, the way the bedrock thing does it, which it does allow, surprisingly. It doesn't, like, kick you from the server, which is neat. And, geez, I'm actually so embarrassed that happened. It was actually completely the lag. Definitely not a skill issue. It was the lag. But yeah, I'm also taking a whole lot of time to finish this. I'm so slow at building. So, you know, I'm just gonna speed this up until I get to actually building cool stuff. So yeah, I'm finally back, and I had to do 100x speed. That took forever. But I'm building this entire area, excuse me, by the way. I got this area where that's where the kill chamber will be. That'll be the kill chamber. And again, I'm taking ages to do that. Let me speed that up again. So here I've placed torches to keep mobs from spawning, because the mob spawns on this server are atrocious. They spawn so much. But I guess it's good for mod grinders like this, because it means a lot of stuff spawns. And because of that, I can get this whole thing done. And so I built up like this, and you know, like the idiot I am, I put a boat there, and I went off like that, and I missed the entire freaking platform. I did not realize I had that much drift. So there I am getting back up, and now I'm finally finishing the rest of it. And actually, I'll get to show you here even more. I got closer so you could see me and all that good stuff. And once this kill chamber area is done, I'll be jumping back down to finish the kill chamber, yeah, right there, and clean out that area. And if you can't tell, I'm really slow with building everything, which don't make fun of me for it, but you know, it's a struggle. So once we actually get to the, you know, interesting stuff, I'm gonna speed up until we get there. So yeah, I sped it up more, and here I'm actually extending the platform because I don't trust myself to not do it right. And so I'm also adding that platform area, and I'm finishing up this main part of the build, which I also did in the dark because I was the only person online. So you get to see the cool stars moving and stuff. I don't think you guys are that young, but you know, exciting stuff. And there I am putting in a water source so I can finish up the entire thing. And I cleaned up the water source, and now I'm making the entire rest of the platform. Also, again guys, if this is really boring or you don't like my commentary, let me know, because I will take constructive criticism. I will take as much as I can get, because this is my first time doing this, and I want as much feedback as I can get. Positive feedback, I'll take it. And so yeah, here I am, I sped it up, I'm finishing the top part. I could actually expand it. Also, if you see there's any gap, I fell down there. If you see any gaps, that's a glitch on my end. I couldn't see those gaps. I had to use it through my extra character here that I have for my, you know, replay mod type stuff. You can see the inventory right there. And so here I am. I'm actually showing the use of this mob grinder, which hopefully will be riveting gameplay. So yeah, there I am. I'm starting with the pickaxe, and I'm speeding it up. It's only 10x. I actually didn't take too long to fix my pickaxe. And I came back, I actually extended it even more. And by extending it even more, I completely added walls. And now it's safe, And there I am, I'm actually fixing my pickaxe finally, completely. So, funny story, I'm actually sick with COVID now. I originally started this before I got sick, like my symptoms started. So you might be able to tell already, but yeah, that's me here trying to show the monster spawning in the very top of it. So, as you can see, pretty boring. So I went back down, and I actually sped up, and I switched to my sword because now I'm looking for zombie villagers. And these zombie villagers, I'm trying to get another zombie villager so I can get another villager and then work on villagers. Very fun. Again, sorry if I sound really bad, because I am very much sick with COVID and I sound really horrible. So hopefully that doesn't affect too much. I kind of just had to suck it up after I originally started this voiceover a week ago, and I was like, I had to get this done, and it was just taking forever to get better, and I realized that I needed to just suck it up, get working on this, and get it out to you guys, because this is honestly really outdated footage now. I have an iron farm now, which I will show in my next video, but actually an end event got announced today, which is actually the 28th, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Probably not going to be released on Thanksgiving because I still have, over half of the entire recording session left. But here I'm showing a zombie villager, which I'm now showing it at the bottom, and I'm about to get it out. Actually, I went and I switched over different accounts because my phone actually can record on that. I was playing on my laptop, which is really bad. I'm trying to get a PC soon. Really annoying. So here I am trying to get this zombie villager. I believe this is the one I got annoyed with. As you can see, I actually am taking it off the wrong side of the freaking farm, which is just annoying. Also, for some reason, when you're Bedrock playing on this Java server, the drift on your boat is like insane. I don't know why, but yeah, here I'm speeding it up, trying to just get this zombie villager over here. I missed like 3 times. I'm so skillful at Minecraft. But yeah, here I realized I didn't have any place to put the zombie villager. So this is me panicking, trying to figure out how I'm supposed to find a spot for the zombie villager. And then I realized that's not gonna work because that's where my villager is. And so I got him in there, and then I killed it. I was so upset. So yeah, there's me back fixing it, all that. And again, we got another zombie villager here. I cut out a lot of stuff so we could just get this over with. It was taking ages. But yeah, here's the next one. And now I'm taking it off the correct side this time, unlike last time. Oh my gosh, I was so dumb. And I actually had a spot for the guy this time, which is really funny because I didn't have him the last time, complaining stuff. Also, again, if I'm a little incoherent, I am really sick right now. And I'm cutting a lot because of just coughing. And I don't want to keep that in, kind of just a waste of time. And I'm also really quiet. So I will have to make this much louder in post-production. But that's me making a fermented spider eye to heal the zombie villager. So I don't even remember why. Oh yeah, I didn't have my arrows, so I grabbed arrows. Yeah, that's me drinking a bunch of these, so I can get that working. This is honestly really boring stuff. So yeah, end event. I will definitely have a video for the end event. Probably be separate. I actually have a new guy in Sicily, and he built something that looked pretty good. So I actually am taking that design and I'm going to use it for all of Sicily. And here I am carrying him. And I really did like that design. It's more wood-based, but we've already gone through a stack. We've already gone through almost a full double chest of deep slate. So, and he's only used it on his basement so far. So, I'm probably going to switch over to a bunch of that. Also, yeah, that account that left, that was my alt, and so I'm fixing it there. That's actually how I'm ending the day. And soon I will begin a lot of just fixing stuff up. I I actually recently got moss, so I will definitely be using a lot of that. Also, I am just showing a little bit of the zombie curing, because I did a lot of this over many days. I would have never gotten this done in just one session. But yeah, I went and I'm doing a toolsmith this time, because I do need toolsmith, and the French base doesn't have any toolsmiths, which I really need. But yeah, I'm looking at this and it looks like I'm really quiet, but yeah, here I am. I got rid of these dark oak trees. I have dark oak now, and I'm getting all this dark oak and spruce. Actually, dark oak is a huge part of my build palette. Really helpful, honestly. Yeah, there's Mala with his awesome shield. Yeah, the shield design is really dumb for some reason. Yeah, that's Mala saying hi to me, because we can see each other in spectator mode for some reason. I guess I can, that's how it works. But yeah, I did mention this earlier, I think I did, the mod that makes it so that tree leaves like disappear quick. So they disappear like really fast on here. And so yeah, I'm growing trees and then chopping them down, growing trees, chopping them down. And then when those grow, I actually chop them down next. And I replant them, I do that. And so, funny story, I got my moss from my mangrove trees, because moss carpet spawns on there and we don't have natural caves on this server, which is annoying for getting diamonds. It's why I don't have armor trims yet, unless I convince Mala to, give me diamonds for it. But it's a lot, so I don't expect him to give me much, or any ever. He's already given me so much stuff, and it honestly feels really weird to look back on this footage and look at how the base used to look, because it's so different now. And it's just looked like this for so long, because again, it's been, I started recording this and in like early November or like late October, and it took me forever, and then I procrastinated like the voiceover for this, and then I started last week, and then I got sick, so I've just been suffering a lot. But here we are, we've got this is me getting rid of the trees in the area, which honestly, the stuff that took the most time with my actual engagement was definitely the terraforming, honestly. Everything else took less time or did not require as much engagement from me directly, like the deep slate farming, which I was mostly AFK for the entire time. Also, I don't intend to be this quiet. I am just this quiet for some reason. Earlier on, I'm much higher, but yeah, this is I believe is Taco and Folk. Folk and Taco are visiting me, and so we're talking about stuff with that, and that is me telling them what I was doing. So yeah, that was them leaving. So finishing up the trees in the area, I was actually looking over at my second screen where this was getting recorded for this part in particular, so I knew how it would look on the on the higher level. Also, whenever that moves really weirdly, I honestly don't even know what I was doing for that one. Give myself a little bit of a headache there. But yeah, I'm removing all the trees in the area. I actually didn't use like terraform most of this afterwards, but it's never too like bad to just have some extra wood on you at all times. Like my wood chest has a lot of wood from these forests, which I've actually got a bridge built. I will show an image on screen now. Just a little bit of appreciation for that amazing work that I did. But also voice crack, sorry guys. Trying to get this video out to you guys now because jeez, is it taking me forever. I got this terraforming working on. Also, sorry about my voice. It like gets a little bit high pitched. That's me trying not to cough. Just trying to get this out to you guys. This is really painful, honestly, to be talking this much. But I needed to get this out to you guys, my amazing, awesome subscribers, and I needed to get, another video in the works. Can't be slacking off even if I'm sick. This is honestly my first time ever doing a video like this, like ever. I've never done anything including a voiceover before, but this is honestly pretty great. I like liberties here, but if you see there, I actually covered up that hole there. I needed to get rid of that. I actually used to have sheep living in there, and then I got rid of them after, before I started recording stuff. I got rid of the sheep, and there I am finishing up more terraforming. And so I adjusted this camera so you can see it better. I'm hoping this is actually kind of entertaining. Please let me know in the comments if this is entertaining or awesome. Also, look at that freaking bed right there. You can see it here. So, funny story about that bed. I honestly have no idea where that bed came from. Like, none. I asked other people if they knew where it came from. They had no idea either. It might have been one of my friends, but he doesn't play on the server anymore. So it could have been him. Honestly, wouldn't doubt it. Also, if you saw in the bottom corner, there was Taco right there. Also, that was my Joy-Con drift, because funny enough, I connected my Joy-Cons to my iPad while I was recording this, and I touched it once and it drifted all the way over there, and I had to recorrect it. Oh man, I hate Joy-Cons so much. Because I didn't have any other controllers besides my Pro controller, which is, it's so annoying to reconnect and disconnect my Switch anyways. Yeah, by the way, I have a Nintendo Switch. It's such an awful device for anything other than Nintendo games. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. I can barely run Fortnite, and one of my friends said that their phone could probably run it better, and they're not wrong. They're honestly not wrong. It's kind of crazy, but it's honestly nothing new. My devices, a phone could run those games better. Like, my iPad runs this game better than my laptop does. So, but yeah, here I am filling all the holes and stuff. And so, pretty much once I finished this, I got off for the night. So here, I'm actually making deep slate stuff in the stone cutter, because, oh my gosh, it takes ages in that stone cutter. I believe I've complained about this in the video earlier. You can go back if you don't believe me. But here, I'm actually replacing all of it. I'm turning the entire pathway into deep slate, following a design I saw on a previous server, which I really liked, where it uses stairs on the sides to add a little extra depth to the ground, and then I put deep slate tiles as the flooring. it's honestly a great design. I really like it. I don't get a chance to use it often because I honestly don't like building a lot, but I'm gonna change it on this server because I got nothing better to do. There's not a lot of politics and stuff going on, so here I am replacing all this stuff. And also, again, guys, I'm finishing up this recording hopefully today, the 28th of November, which is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. To my international viewers, I don't know what to say, but for my Americans, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you eat a lot of food today. Hopefully I actually can get this out on Thanksgiving. That would be ideal. Yeah. Everybody I know practically already knows that I'm sick. So, guys, the secret to a long life is just don't get sick. Also, Wandering Trader there, they made me a little upset. Just a tad. They went to a really good place, guys. Trust me on that one. But as you can see, pretty awesome design that I really do like. But you can see there, I actually forgot. If you look on the right there, you can see a little bit of terraforming that I missed. I will notice that eventually. Eventually, guys. Not right now. That's a little bit ways off on that one. But again, hopefully this type of video format is something you guys like, because I like this format a lot. And here I am, I'm actually moving it up to this back area that I terraformed a little bit earlier. And then I also forget about that. I have a really bad habit of forgetting a lot of things. But you can see that really cool design choice. I like it. It's pretty cool. Now I will be flipping around. Yep, there we are. I'm making this floor area, and there's me counting it out by hand because I'm kind of dumb. But yeah, here I am making this full sign thing. Top left is actually where my pal that's living with me now in the server actually has his house, which I'm really happy about because I'm really lonely in Sicily. And also, whenever I misplace those blocks like that, that's because on my screen they're there. It's there, but it's not there for me. Also, this lag is server lag. That was not cut. That was all server lag. The server lagged that badly that happened, and it was really annoying. I really hated it. I was sitting there confused for a second. But this full design, I'm actually doing a more spruce based build, so I may need to get more spruce wood. There's me noticing that I didn't finish the terraforming. I said I would get to it eventually, just not now. So, well, I guess I am getting to it now, but not then. So there's a little bit of making that area look nice. So I'm finishing up this part. And all these are slabs, by the way, which I did forget about. I have a trident, unrelated to this whole thing, but I do have a trident now, Riptide 3. I used it, and I tried to clutch onto the slabs, and forgot that they're slabs, and so I landed on the slabs. Yeah, here's me outlining. I believe that this part is going to be a villager trading hall. I'll turn that into a villager trading hall eventually. That might be main storage. I'm considering that to be main storage. Honestly, these other couple builds don't have huge ideas behind them. That might be I honestly don't know what that's gonna be. I'll figure that out later. And that's when I realized it looked dumb. And so I fixed that. It looks less dumb. And then the last building that I put over on the left side, bottom left, this building will be my house. Actually, I'll build that out to be my house, which I'm really excited about. It will definitely be my house because it's the biggest building, so might as well make it my house. I'll probably have a basement in there. And I built that out. I'll have to adjust that later, stuff like that. But this entire base here, I'm gonna do a quick show of the entire base here. Get a close up of the design on the floor. You can see the cool design that I use, which I will be using for all pathways. After that, I showed you the bridge earlier. I have an iron farm on the right side. I actually have an iron farm over there now, which pain in my ass. I'll get to it more in my next video, but hopefully this video has been, see that area back there behind the mob grinder? That's where I put the iron farm. So here's me showing off the mob grinder, and I'm still very much sick. I'm gonna try to, recover, rest, recuperate. Happy Thanksgiving. I will try to get this out today. Also, if you notice there's a little gap there, I'm fixing that now. It's such a difficult, hard fix. Boom.